Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this session, we are going to see system functions. In last session, we see user-defined functions, and right now we are going to see system-defined functions. And in system-defined functions, there are multiple categories like the aggregate function, then mathematical function, datetime function, string functions, and cursor functions. So first of all, we will go through the aggregate function and mathematical function first, and then rest of the functions in a next session. So start. Yeah, first of all, aggregate function, and in that there are five functions like a mean, minimum or maximum. Then there is a count, sum, average, mean, max, count, sum, average. Okay, and how to go to that particular functions? Yeah, here database there is a programmability and there is a function and then system functions, and in that there is aggregate functions. There are others also functions, but right now these five are mostly we are using it. And other functions like the mathematical function. So today we are going to see aggregate and mathematical. Yeah, first of all, we are going to aggregate function. Let's say I am creating a one table first. This is the employee table, and yeah, department means employee ID, name, salary, and department. Correct. So yeah, we created it and just we are inserting the seven records in it, right? And if we are going to see how data look like, select star from EMP. Okay. Yeah, this is the data. Means some of the uh, employees are from the account department, some of the employees from the IT department. Got it? And yeah. So first of all, if I have to check what is the minimum salary among this column, then what we have to do? Yeah, we have to use the minimum. Correct. Min function. Minimum of that particular column means salary column and from EMP. And one more thing, suppose there is another tricky question. Means suppose I want to see minimum salary of that particular department and department wise. Means suppose there is a we are getting the salary of all employees here, correct, in this column, but I want minimum salary of each department. Then what is the query? It's very simple. First of all, select, and in that case we have to use the group by department. Select minimum salary from department, group by department, correct. So we will get department wise minimum salary. First of all, this column, if we are not using this column, then it will showing us, yeah, it uh, means how to identify that, correct. So that's why I'm selecting that column here, and you will get the data like means account department. There's a 152 1252. If you see the data in it, execute it. Yeah, means 1252 account department, correct. There is a, this is the less, and then there is a 41541, correct. IT department means there are two more employees, but they are having a high salary. So such a I, means instead of that we can use the max as well, means maximum salary of that particular department. Got it? And average salary of that particular department. It is very simple. Just if we have to use the means from analysis point of view, department wise or something like that, then we have to use the group by thing. And if we have to straightforward check, yeah, what is the minimum salary of that particular employee column, means employee having the salary, correct, salary is the column and minimum value of that particular salary. Then, and let's say I have to show you one more thing. Here there is a maximum ID of employee. You can just apply here max and then ID. Yeah, means what is the ID? 7 ID, because this is the min id is the 1 and max id is the 7. Means we can do that operations on a means numeric data, miss numeric, or there is an integer, we can do that things. And we are using the uh, different functions like the min, max, sum. Summation means there is a summation of all the data. Means right now I am just using sum of salary. Sum of salary, it means actually there are rows, and based on that rows we are doing the summation, right? Means there is a salary and there is a summation, means there is a 2 lakh 1000, correct? So such like that. And means sum we consider, means sum we covered, mean, max we covered. And then count is used for there are how many records in this count of salary. If you execute it, then you will get 7. If you use id, then still we are getting the 7. If we are using the count of 1, then still we are getting the 1. And if you are using the count of star, then you will get the 1, sorry, 7. Got it? And because it counts the number of records in that particular column, that's it. And means we see count, min, max, average. And first of all, we are doing these things, means it is basically there is a no any group by column, correct? And I have to show you that as well. First of all, what is the syntactical way for that particular select query? Actually I already explained it in the previous session, but still I have to show you. Means first of all, select, then we are, there are columns, means 4 columns, so we have to mention the column list, means from, means which columns do we require. Then table name, let's say table name is here, employee is the table, emp is the table, correct? And which columns I want, yeah, name. And then salary I want, correct? Even I want id. So if you execute it, then we will get 3 columns and from table. And I want only where condition, means I want department wise data, right? Means particular only account department employee I want. This is the condition. Means suppose I want to filter the data, means as a, I want only account department employee. Means there is a filter condition. And which columns we want, id, name and salary. So and from which table do we want this data, employee, correct? And condition is what, department is equal to account. So we will get account department employees, yes. And one more thing, when to use this group by and order by clause. Actually suppose there is an means there are 4 employees here and we have to make a grouping in between them, then at that time we can use the group by. Means there are some aggregate functions like the mean, max, count, sum, average, we have to use that, then at that time we can use the group by clause. Means actually without the group by clause we can use that, no any problem. But we have to do means minimum salary of that particular department, then we can easily mention, means mean, then salary and department, group by department. And then I am, if I am executing it, so it will giving us the error because that column empid individual is invalid in the select list because it is not contained in the aggregate function. So from which column do you want that particular uh, grouping, department wise, right? So mention that because it is the separate one, id, name and uh, salary. So we are, miss, here capturing the minimum salary of that particular department. Even we can capture the average salary of that particular department, yeah. And then as a avg sal, right, average salary. And if I am, I don't want restriction, means there is no any filter condition, then you will get all the department wise salary, average salary. And if I have to order by in between these two, account and IT, order by department descending, means those department having the, or those department having the highest salary, those should be the first. Correct. Order by salary, average salary descending, then execute it. This is the query for that. I will post queries as well as on my blog, means learn SQL with sagar.blogspot.com. And one more thing, yeah, one more use case, means here is the patient is the table. Select a star from patient. Okay, actually it is the related to the HMS project. And just go to here. Right here there are 50k patients and I want to group by them, means I want, my requirement is, I I want the city-wise patient, means city-wise patient count. So what we have to do? First of all, group by, correct, and then group by which city ID, right, and group by patient count, correct. Just mention that particular city ID. Otherwise, if you mention count of one, then execute it. But actually, we are not getting which city, correct. So best way, count of city ID, and then you will get this data, right, means one is for, then we have to make a one more join here. And first of all, inner join. Right now what we have to do, yeah, two things here, means suppose I want this join. If you join at here, then you will join with 50k records, right. First of all, inner join, from performance point of view I am showing you city cp on patient dot p dot city id is equal to c dot city id, right. And what we want, c dot name, and that should be present at here, means city wise we are getting the name, right, means order by ANMNOP, correct. And there is a patient count. Okay, and let's say here you have to order by, then you can do that order by. Okay, it's order by 2, means second is the column. And if you have to make the ascending, you can do that, or descending, you can do that, no problem. DSC, okay, means Nagpur patient, means Nagpur is the one, then there is a Nasik is the second number, so such like that. And I have to replicate this query in another way. So here there is a city ID, right, city ID comma, first of all, here what you will get, here city wise patient city wise count you will get, correct, means. But right now I want the city name, right. So first of all we have to do one more thing. Here is the temp table, we can call it as a here, uh, derived table. Select. I will show you miss what is the derived table, what is the uh, temp table, what is the table variable. Okay, from and global temporary table as well. Select star from city. C inner join. Here I am making a join with only 5 records, and here I am making a join with 50k records. So that is the difference. Inner join this data on c dot ctid is equal to t dot ctid, right? And at the end you are selecting c dot name is equal to, sorry, not is equal to comma. Then from t we will get the patient count. That's it. And order by 2. Yeah, both the result is same, but if you execute means there is a actual execution plan and then execute it. Here there is a 50% cost, 50% cost, no problem. But if you see here, there is a 50k records are count. Means there is a from that there is a means right now here we are not getting the too much difference in that two things. But here if we see there is a 50k records are scanned and then we are getting the aggregated aggregation in between that, and you are getting the only 5 records, right? And then we are joining that 5 records only. If you see that inner join means it is you will get 5 records means 5, and here there are 5 records only means where actually from the path we are getting the 5 records, and here whatever the records are present in the city, right? And only those are joining and then we are getting the records. But here we are joining 50k records with city table, and then here is the clustered indexing means here we are calling the city table means city table, and here is the hash match, and whatever there is a 50k records, those records are matched. So based on that we are getting the result, right? And then we are passing to here. So performance wise if you see, so this query is better as compared to the this query, because here is the joined first and then we are grouping by, right? And here we already grouped by and then we are just joining. Right now for small cases it is not showing the much more difference, but in the large case when there is a thousands of records, then yeah definitely you will get the some difference in between these two. So performance point this query is better. Okay, and so I will share this query on a blog as well, so I am copying it. Okay, and yeah miss we seen there is a count, average, mean, max, sum, right? And yeah here is also but yeah miss we seen this example means citywide patient count. Okay, and there are two functions we can call at the same select statement. Means there is a count wise, account department wise how many employee, account department wise, IT department wise employee, then there is a average salary of that particular department. Okay, and yeah this is about the aggregated functions. And let's see about the mathematical functions. Means there are some mathematical functions like means square root, then square. Suppose date time string, other functions we will see in the next session, but before of that here we are going to cover the square root and all these things. Suppose there is a square root function. Square root it means we will get the square root. If I am putting the as a 81, then we will get the 9. Same is the square. Square is means suppose I am making a 9, then it will give us the square. And if there is a what is the square of 10, 100, right? So that is the result we will get. And power is nothing but the suppose I have to make what is the 5 raised to 5, then 6 to 5, correct? Sorry, 3 1 to 5. If I am making it as a 4, 5 raised to 4 is 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. 4 times, 5 4 times. So 6 to 5, correct? Correct. And next thing is the round, ceiling, and floor. Actually, round, ceiling, and floor are related with the means there is a numeric value. Numeric value, it means there is a decimal point related things. Suppose first of all we will cover the ceiling. Ceiling, it means, yeah, 6.6.25, 6.85. So it will round up to the miss actually next value 7. And floor means at the uh, bottom level, we can call it as a, yeah, there is a 6, means it will act as a 7. You will get the reply as a 7 here, and for that floor you will get the 6. And round is nothing but, suppose let's say 6, here is the 6.2532. 2532 means there is a second number is greater than 5, then you will get the as a 4 number here. Means suppose let's say, correct, means there is a, it's less than 5, then you will get the 0. If you see, means there is a fourth number, and sorry, 3 number. Here is the, means after that there is a nothing, and here is the, you will get the as a here fourth number, because on fourth decimal point here is the which is greater than the 5. That's why the 3 is considered into the fourth. That is means, and we are considering up the um, this is the position. If you execute it, then it will give us the, yeah, precision integer and function int. Means right now precision int means here is the, means that particular third position, or right now we are considering item till, means considering the number till the third position number. Yeah, that's it. And there is a one another example, means 6 comma whatever the number, and then 0 comma 0, then you will get the exact round up number. And if we are using, there is a this is blah blah blah, then you will get the 6. Or here in this example you are putting a 0, then you will also get the 6. And then you can make it as a convert into the whole number, like means integer number 6, means just before of that particular decimal number. Okay, so this is the rounding, is round. And these functions we seen. Then next function is the random, means rand is the function. Means if you are executing, so you will get the random number, right? And if you have to uh, multiply with 10, you will get the 2.5 something like that. And if you are multiplying with 1000, then you will get the three digit number, means there is a 593 something like, means there is a possibility 999 numbers will generate randomly, correct? Actually, means there is a, after a point there are a n number of uh, numbers we will get, but actually in the left side there is a 999, correct? So here is, and then next sine cos tan. It is the very simple, means suppose let's say sine 30, so you will get that value. If you are using the calculator, then same value will get, means sine 30, cos 30, tan 30. So based on that we will get the value. Okay, and yeah, this is power function we already discussed. Yeah, and in the next session we will discuss about the string function. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.